Greetings, YouTube. I just finished reading an article on US Today that deals with the number of Americans who die every year because they are uninsured. A study was just completed, a 193-page report called Care Without Coverage, Too Little, Too Late. And in it, they revealed that some 18,000 Americans die each year because they are uninsured. This includes 1,400 people with high blood pressure, 400 to 600 with breast cancer, and approximately 1,500 who have been diagnosed with HIV. The difference between the uninsured and insured is an uninsured person with colon or breast cancer faces a 50% higher risk of death. Uninsured trauma victims are less likely to be admitted to a hospital, receive the full range of needed services, and are 37% more likely to die of their injuries. And about 25% of adult diabetics without insurance for a year or more went without a checkup for 2 years. That boosts their risk of death, blindness, and amputations resulting from poor circulation. Now, as one of those adult diabetics, this is something I take very personally. Thankfully, I'm insured. But my insurance is tied to my job. I work in the auto industry. This is not what you consider a stable environment to be in. If I lose my job today, my company will continue to cover me and insurance for 60 days, so long as I send them a check every week. So I would be unemployed, receiving whatever it is from the state I can in the form of unemployed insurance, and having to pay my company money every week, which I think rounds out to about $45 for the health insurance, for 60 days. After that, I'm done. I would be one of the uninsured, one of the 46 million Americans who have no health insurance. Thankfully, I can actually get my insulin over the counter. My injectors are on a prescription, however. One of these things. And I would be required to have to reuse them repeatedly so that I could then make them last longer until I could get insured again. Thankfully, my cat uses the same variety, so I'd be able to use his injectors as well. But my medication I receive, I would no longer be able to afford. The oral medication, metformin, lisinopril, Simvastatin. These are things I take for diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol. And even though I watch my diet, and I obey all the rules my doctor and my dietitian give me, and exercise 6 days a week, I still have these problems. I can't just make them go away. Not the way that, my company could make my insurance go away like that. The Republican Party is blocking President Obama's efforts to have a universal health care system. They are using it as a partisan political move to, and I quote one of the Republican senators, break President Obama. It will be his Waterloo. So, according to these Republican politicians, 18,000 American preventable deaths every single year are acceptable. 5 times the number of people who died on 9/11, but it's okay so long as it hurts the Democratic president. America is the only first world nation without a universal health care system. Health care is considered a human right by the UN. We have the most expensive healthcare system on the planet, and it is the most inefficient healthcare on the planet. People don't have proper coverage. People don't have any coverage. They can be denied at any time because, remember, it's a private industry, and they're out to make money, profit, off of your well-being. Now, some countries have a kind of an interim stage, like Germany, for example. Now, everyone in Germany is required to cover themselves with insurance. But every single carrier out there, every health insurance provider is required to accept any customer. They cannot refuse anyone. It's a double mandate. All the citizens have to have insurance. All the companies that provide insurance have to accept all the citizens on those plans. So if you call up a health insurance company and you say, I want you to cover me, all they can do is say yes. In the U.S., Anyone can deny you for any number of creative reasons, and they do so every day. And those people who are denied have no recourse. They die, all in the name of profit, all in the name of a policy endorsed by the Republican Party. Make no bones about this. The Republican Party is killing people, all to make a political point, all to hurt the man that wants to give health care coverage to every American. I can't quite put this strongly enough. The Republican Party is a terrorist organization. They are out to wipe out the middle class. They are out to kill people in the name of profit, in the name of stuffing the coffers of the wealthy with as much money as they can. They sicken me. I recognize them as human. I feel compassion for them, because anyone who thinks this is a good way to live, a good policy to endorse, has a hole inside them. And I wish they could fill that hole with love and compassion, as opposed to bribes and greed. 18,000 Americans every single year.